Hello. Right, so I've just turned up. It is 7 o'clock in the evening. We've had horrendous rain all day. We had one dry spell for about 3 hours, and there's going to be heavy rain coming back in. Air pressure is really low, and I've arrived at the lake, and the wind is pumping straight down into the shallow ends, and there's nobody here. So I've just thrown everything straight out of the car, slammed the bivvy up. Literally, I arrived here, what, 10 minutes ago? I've got the bivvy up already. I've got a pile of stuff on the floor over there. A bit out of breath. Let's get the rods out, get some bait in the water, and catch us some fish. We'll see. I don't know, optimistic, but you never know. So, it's starting to get dark now. All the rods are out, they've been out for a while. Wind's still powering down here. So I'm hoping for a busy night. What have I put on? So, I've got a Ronnie on that rod, and that's cast out towards the pipe out there. There was a Marine Zest pop-up. And I've got on the other two, you can see that on the other two rods. One's just over there in the shallow water, and I've got one out where the old boy used to be. And they are Marine Zest topped with a mini Atlantic crab with a small PVA bag, just to get in the distance. But yes, the swans have been swimming along with their heads down, catching the lines. Fantastic animals there. Only one there. Fix pan one there. There's another four in there. Someone just came down with a loaf of bread. Half the fleet of the birds around the lake just came down to visit us. But yes, we're all set. Baits are out, bed's ready, bivvy's all up, just waiting for the rain. See how it goes. There we go. Liam's set up next door to me now. He's still struggling to get his rods out. But, yes. Chucked two out on, I think they were just small PVA bags, and he's going on a solid bag for the last one.
Wish me luck.
Yes.
Fingers crossed, I need it.
Look at that. I'm going to see it.
Tied to perfection, unlike the other two.
Look at that cannonball that's going out. Right. We'll see you guys. It'll probably be raining.
No doubt, yeah.
Yeah, and yes, I'm not expecting to sleep tonight. Probably because of the rain, but hopefully because of the fish. Right, I'll see you guys later. I've just had a little one. Absolutely mental, all over the place scrap. Put some sticks in with it. Check that away. I had two beeps, and then for some reason it had a little run where it picked up a huge branch it did on the way in, and it seemed to set off all the vital labs at once. So I was straight up and out, and this is what I got. Yes, nice one on the Marine Zest with a little crab topper. Still, when you get a run at 3 o'clock in the morning, you expect something beastly, don't you? And you end up with something tiny. Right, let's slip him back. So just out of curiosity, I gave him a quick weigh, and there's me thinking it's probably a little sort of single figure, little scamp. It's actually £11. So there's me thinking this is a tiny little duck, and it's a double. I'd be happy if it's back in the day. Catching a little double in the fender. off you go. Oh, right. Well, morning's come and gone. I literally stayed in the bivvy. It was hammering down outside. I had one run last night, and there seems to be some sort of running club coming from the car park over, so yes, kept me awake. And the swans making the rods beep every 2 or 3 minutes, but no fish, so I'm quickly rebaiting the rig. So I'll give you a quick show of what I'm using. So got my long kicker rig that I do, size 10 hook, and that's a marine zest tipped with a mini Atlantic crab. Just, it's quite a long rig there, to a 3-ounce lead so I can get the distance. So I'm just going to pop on PVA bag, get this out. Hopefully it'll be a bite. Mid-morning, coffee. I haven't had one today, but yes, invested in something that I probably should have got about 10 years ago. Got myself a cool box, because it's only me. Got my kettle in there, got my old 2-litre pop bottle filled with water, coffee and sugar. The stage is bringing it. It's usually I'd have it all in a carrier bag, and I can't find the tea bag or the carrier bag ripped hole in, and not tea bag, the teaspoon. The teaspoon's fallen out of a hole in the carrier bag or something. But yes. So this is my top tip. So when you have cheap nasty pop in the house, keep the bottles. Just chuck it in your fishing bag until you're ready to go, and then give it a quick rinse out. And then you don't have to call in Asda and buy a bottle of water. You can just use tap water, because it's exactly the same stuff, and it doesn't cost you anything. Plus you want, what do you call it, what's all that stuff about recycling and global warming and stuff like that, and being good to the environment, reusing. Right, yes, kettle time. So this is why I get so many random little beeps throughout the night. They come through, banging away on the line, tipping away. So, come on, please. It goes through, ignoring the line there and plough through it. Or their favourite trick at the moment is sticking their head right down and scraping along the bottom so they catch all of your lines. Or even pick up your back leg. There we go. Got my coffee in there, give it a quick shake instead of stirring it. We sprayed up on my hand. It does feel nice to actually have a sip of coffee after quite a heavy night with raining and bloody swans, and the head is pounding, so the air pressure, the low pressure is still right in. And it does feel like there should be something out there, but there's not. I had that one last night. I thought it was tiny, wasn't too bad actually, double. That's the only indication I've had, but then again, of course I could have had lots of little indications, but they were masked in with all the noise the ducks were making and the swans were making across the white lines and stuff. But We shall see. So, potentially packing up for midday so that we can get down, there's some parcels to pick up. So hopefully we'll get a couple of fish before then. Right, I'll see you later.
Yeah, just gonna watch that pole for me. Right down on there. Yeah. He's going right to you now. Hard right. Still going. Line back. Hard right. Yeah. Has he done it? Yeah.
Well, that was a strong fight of fish.
Yeah, that really, hang on.
Bollocks. Well, I've just lost one, and Liam's got a consolation prize in the shape of a snotty.
Another snotty.
Big old green, one a leaf. Well, looking back now, thinking about it, it's given me, I give myself like half an hour to calm down because I feel like I don't know. So that fish bolted off when it was a heavy weight. It connected with a branch or a tree out in the middle of the lake. It was heavy. Then it came free and literally was just holding me out there all the way along, back and forth. And then as I got it in close, I saw the tail come up and it was a big, sort of wide, thick tail. Didn't see the fish. I can't guess how big it was. I'm thinking it was one of the big ones. And it just literally cut me across straight into the trees. And where there's some overhanging branches, I was holding the rod down as low as I can, but I was grating the rod tip into the gravel that's off the peg. So I was trying to keep out of that, and I wasn't pink. So wait all night for a run. And he knows how to get free at the end of it. So I think that potentially was a big 20, maybe one of the 30s touching in here. I'll never know, never know. Liam's in over here now, so quickly. He's had hide in that one. Right, so I'm packing down. I spent a lot longer than I intended to here. I've done another three 3 hours into the rain. It felt like they were going to switch on. That fish that I lost was the last thing that I saw on the tips of my rods. The swans and ducks have carried on, crossing through my lines and stuff like that, and I've lost all of my back beds. Well, I've got one back bed left. I came here with 4, now I've got 1, so yes. So I've got no back leads, they're all loose lined at the moment, but I'm going to round this off now. Not a bad session. Not a good session. I had a fish, had a carp during the night, double. Liam over there, he had a bream and a carp as well. Plus I lost one. I think that turns it. There was the fine line between awesome session and awful session, and when that went under the trees and snapped me, it turned it into what feels like an awful session, even though it was going quite well. But we live and learn, and there's plenty more fish in the lake. Right, hopefully next time we're out on the bank, we'll be able to see some of the more big residents of the lake. See you next time we're on the bank. Ta-da.